make sure the audio is working. Okay.
Yeah, we try.
Having had a bad hair day at work, I had just logged off when my daughter came up to me and asked, "Dad, how come you don't find time to play with us anymore?" Yeah? How come you don't do your homework unless I ask you to? Get in there. Don't come out until I ask you to. I snapped. All because I had a lousy day at the office. Why is it that when we face difficult people, bad news, or disappointment of some sort, we tend to overreact, blow things out of proportion, and focus on the negative aspects of life? Why? We know that when we get irritated or get easily bothered, our reaction makes us more frustrated, and yet we lead life as if it's one big emergency, as if the sky is going to fall down. Happily, though, there is another way of leading this life, a softer, more gentle way, wherein life seems easier and people in it are more compatible. It involves following two rules of harmony. One, do not sweat the small stuff. And two, it's all small stuff. If you follow these rules, as the Serenity Prayer suggests, you will be able to change things that you can, accept things that you cannot, and have the wisdom to differentiate the two. So how then do we not sweat the small stuff? Here are some strategies. Learn to be more patient. And how do you get to be more patient? You got to live the moment. Not worry about what happened in the past. Not worry about what's going to happen in the future, but learn to live the present moment as is. Practice yoga. It's known that it improves your healthy living, both physically and mentally. I recently read about a pastor in New York. I don't know what's up with these pastors these days, but he had to say that you are not a Christian if you practice yoga. I'm sorry. Yoga has nothing to do with religion. That's my take on it. And meditate. Quieten your mind. Start with 5 minutes a day. And that 5 minutes is going to feed, the success of those 5 minutes is going to feed itself on, and pretty soon you will make patience a habit of life. And talking of patience, I'm pretty sure most of you get irritated. The most time is when you're on road. You agree? I was driving to work this morning, happily singing to myself as I always do. And then I heard somebody honk. I was waiting for the lights to turn green, and I heard somebody honk. I looked up. A gentleman wanted to get ahead of me to make the left turn. Any other day, I would have given him the looks. But not today. I was happy. I decided to be nice. I waved him in. The light turned green, and on his way forward, a gentle wave of hand. And I acknowledged with a slight nod of head and a smile. I was happy about what I did. And I'm sure that gentleman would have gone ahead, made somebody else happy today. Because that's how it works. I make someone happy, that person makes somebody else happy, and they in turn make everybody else happy. It's a domino effect. So go ahead, do something nice for others. Donate for a charity. And volunteer for a cause. Be nice. And when I say be nice, it doesn't have to be somebody else out of the family. It could be your spouse too. It's astounding how many times I keep track of all the chores that I do at home. but conveniently forget all the things that my wife does on a daily basis. Don't keep track of all the things that you do. If you are in doubt about whose turn it is to take the trash out or whose turn it is to do the dishes, go ahead, do it yourself. It will give you more joy to know that your wife or your spouse has one less thing to do than to fret about the fact as to whose job it is to take the trash out. While at it, appreciate what they do for you. Thank them. Let them know that you have noticed. But be flexible though. Don't go around telling me, I need this to be done right now. No, things can wait. They can all wait because they're all small stuffs anyway. And don't look for perfection either. Every time I do my dishes, my wife is right there. See the spot there? No, you don't need to be perfect. It's okay. It's small stuff again. And finally, how long do you think we're going to live? Not for long. Nobody knows. So live your life as if it was the last day. And treat your family members as if you're going to see them for the very last time. Don't postpone things that are important to you. Let your family members know how much you care, how much you love. Go pay a friend a visit that you have been long postponing. Apologize before it's too late. I make it a point to let my wife and kids know how much I love them pretty often. But there are two people I haven't done. Not because I doubt, but just because I was shy. But I would like to let them know today. Dad, Mom, I love you. Thank you.